Well, this year is the year of the Olympics. It was supposed to be last year, but it's going to be hopefully this year in Japan. And just in case any of you were wondering, no, I'm not entering any sports there. And there's probably many reasons for that. Well, unless one of them's like an event called donut eating. I am not physically trained in any way, shape or form to participate in any of those events at any given level which be worthy of competing with the best athletes in the world. And why is that? Well, because these athletes have achieved what they've achieved because they have dedicated their life to a consistent journey of training to condition their body to compete at the highest level. Now, in all honesty, me and you know that just on a very basic level for every single one of us, and all the health professionals are telling us every single day, and we hear it on the media, that actually exercise is very, very good for us. And we should exercise regularly, so many steps and cardio exercise. We should do strengthening and body conditioning exercises. It's good for us. It benefits us in the short term and also the long term. And Paul writes to Timothy in 1 Timothy 4 verse 8, and he kind of, to summarize, basically says to him this: Timothy, physical training is good. It's good. Nobody's going to argue that it's a bad thing for us to train physically. But he says, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and the life to come. Yeah, physical training, that's good. But training for godliness, that's much better. And isn't it interesting that Paul emphasizes that physical training is important, but he also states that actually of what is greater benefit to all of us is the thing which probably all of us would never see as a training exercise, which is spiritual exercises, training for godliness, so to speak. And we're going to start a new series called Spiritually Fit, because the truth is this: probably every one of us have some kind of spiritual mentor, somebody we would look up to in the spiritual world, whether they're still alive today or in the past. You know, could be someone like Smith Wigglesworth, or it could be even somebody like a Bill Johnson today. I don't know who your mentor or you're somebody you look at, you aspire to be like them in terms of their godliness. But the truth is this: they have not achieved or arrived where they have arrived in life by accident. It's not just gifting. You see, they've achieved what they've achieved in God because of consistency in their journey of faith. And that requires training. It requires discipline. It requires understanding what are the things we need to do in order to train for godliness. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be quite a number of weeks actually, we're going to be looking at a few of these areas. And we're not just looking at what they are, we're looking at why they're important and how do we do them. We're going to be looking at things like prayer, fasting, worship, service, rest, celebration, stewardship, study, solitude, fellowship, and evangelism. So join us for the next few weeks as we explore what it means to be training ourselves in godliness.